pool before them, Jan saw the surface as the blue of a television screen. No signal. The pool offers itself to very few. Its surface is broken by air and weather. The small primary colors light the screen in error as wind creates a soft distortion. I should swim. No one seems to swim in pools. It is a salty mirror. It is better unbroken. The same, matching. This is singular. A singular pool, the water will be to Jan's waist if they were to enter. Proxima Centauri b is a shallow, all-ocean aquaplanet. The water's salinity is higher than Earth. Allowing the water to be cold. Jan thinks in relationship to Earth, or perhaps their own chemical needs build aesthetics. I know it is not, but feels boring. Flat may be subdivided by geography. Used for vacant, melancholy, former heading, even-keeled, broader term, affect, related term, narrow term, eyes closed, mouth open, voice low. Is that so? Anger may be subdivided by geography. Broader term, emotions. Emotions may be subdivided by geography. Flat. Here, with such complete uniqueness, my evaluation is bias. On the day side of Proxima Centauri b, I look at the monochromatic pool, the blank screen, the television set gone blue, asking, what else? Jan thinks it is a pool. Part 2. Proxima Centauri b completes its orbit in 11 days. Due to the planet's close proximity to its star, it is tidal locked. There is a permanent day side and a permanent night side. Though colder, the night side receives less radiation from its stars, in particular ultraviolet, with moderate radiation and slightly warmer temperatures. The world has learned to blossom in the shade. There is a cosmopolitan belt where the day and the night meet in an eternal sunrise and sunset. And halophilic organisms of varying complexity are densely distributed throughout this cosmopolitan inhabited belt. And there seems to be a food chain of inanimate organisms and animate organisms living off of the planet's star, with other organisms living off of them. And the organism we are calling halophilic Titan is complex. We do not know the form of its intelligence or culture, but we know that it is advanced. It is obvious that it reads and utilizes the flares from its star. Jan was positioned at the center of the planet's day side, resting above the saline solution while the ocean acts as a one-way mirror. The planet was disinterested in its visitors. They moved off the platform and floated above the salt water, and looked at the dwarf star I am observing with my imagination. Part 3. A moment passed, and without warning, perspective enveloped Jan as halophilic Titan found them. HT's awareness connected with Jan, and Jan saw that HT was functioning similar to large-scale mycelium. Jan connected with HT, and they became part of its network. And HT did not communicate traditionally because it was a singular entity. It understood all parts of its own network. And from what Jan knew, the awareness was not centralized. It was a singular entity with a physically enveloping and canvassing awareness. As an exoplanet researcher, Jan's suit was a vacuum in order to prevent any exchange of bacteria, viruses, or matter. Separately, due to the researcher's need to be in close proximity to the star, the vacuum suit was designed to block any part of the electromagnetic spectrum higher than visible light. Proxima Centauri b is very close to its star. Though as an M-dwarf star, the amount of energy Proxima Centauri gives off is relatively low, its stellar flares are rather common, and the planet's closeness increases the impact of this electromagnetic energy. Large amounts of ultraviolet and X-ray radiation were thought by exoplanet researchers to sterilize planets. However, HT had evolved to utilize the electromagnetic radiation in all of its wavelengths. As a result, it connected with Jan through lower level the suit did not block. It could have done this at any time, but it had not noticed Jan until they entered the water. A spot one notices on a blank screen. The radiation was a connective medium. The human body has always been a transmitter and receiver. Humans never learned to decode and interpret the information directly. My own radio. Part 4. HT was here and Jan was here. Communication was not volleyed from one to the other, but was known throughout the network. A piano and a clarinet both playing A4. One oscillator at 250 hertz. Two oscillators in unison. Violin 1 and a flute playing C5. HT and Jan held each other's awareness. They joined each other's networks, but this had not ended their autonomous consciousness. In an experience entirely new to HT, the two communicated. Unlike messages sent along HT's singular internal network, Jan was autonomous. Piano playing middle C while the guitar plays G4. Two frequencies with a 3-to-2 ratio. Violin 1 and violin 2 playing a major third apart. Two radiators in separate rooms of an apartment clicking simultaneously. HT, I know social. Jan. Individuals getting together. We are together. We are matched. It does not feel social. Part 5. Jan stared at the pool. The aqua split the ground, the baby blue bordered by beige concrete, divided the primary green of the grass lawn. No one swims in pools, Jan thought. Their eyes stared. The pool sat as an isolated capsule. Hot air from Ohio's summer blew across the surface, leaving subtle ripples. I should swim. The chlorine gave the water a medicinal smell. I am observing with my imagination, said Jan, with their eyes closed. At times, across a handful of light years, Jan and HT could sometimes feel each other's presence. As faint electromagnetic waves made their way from Proxima Centauri to the sun. No more information was exchanged, no communication. There was a dusting of light from a star. Thanks so much.